Hello, welcome back. Steve actually does something. The goal is, hell, it's the first day of February. It's supposed to be pretty out here, probably. It's supposed to be up in the 50s. I got a couple, at least 7 more days it's going to be just like this. I want to go ahead and get this bird feeder up. This is the goal for the day. We'll see what happens. If to turn this into something that looks like this. That picture's from a YouTube channel called Do It Yourself with Joe. I was searching for a bird feeder station to put up. Searched for a long time, a couple of months, and this in here is perfect for me, and it looks nice when it really does. And I'm gonna put it right here in front of the front of my shed there, about 10 foot out this way. And I'm gonna link to his video about how he done it. He shows you step by step. I'm just gonna show you the steps as I progress. And but he done a heck of a job on it. I think that channel he's got, he does a lot of that do-it-yourself stuff, and it's a real good channel. It helps me on a lot of stuff, and it really gave me the idea for this, and the way he showed you how to do it, I think I can handle it. I ain't much for building, so it might be a disaster, but it gives me something to do. It's a pretty day. It keeps me out of the baby's hair. So first off, I'm gonna dig the holes for them poles, and we'll show you what's going on. All right, I got that done. I got them 2 posts up. Now I'm getting ready to cut my sculptured ends on my 12-foot boards. What that is it's 8 foot between boards on center. Mine's a little off. But what I did is I measured an inch in here and an inch in here. And when them 2 right there, that dot where those 2 meet, then I put my bucket up here on that spot, and I measured an inch in right there, and I connected them 2 lines. I just drew a circle around the bucket like that, and that's what I need to cut out right here. You watch his video and he explains it a whole lot better. He knows what the heck he's doing. I'm just going to try to copy it because I like the looks of it. All right, day 2 of a 2-hour build. That's how good a builder I am. I got tied up yesterday, wasn't able to get back out here. This is Saturday. I guess it's like the 3rd of February or something. And but this is where I've progressed so far. It's what I was able to do the first day, first couple hours. I got my crossbar up there. Now you see where I screwed up at? You see how much higher this 4x4 is over that one? That's because of the slope of the ground. You can't tell it when you walk right up on it. But it's about a 3-inch difference. And it was hard to get that board level for me, but it's level now. I'm gonna have to come back after I finish, and I'm gonna cut off about 3 inches of that 4x4 that'll give me the same distance on top. That's why that one there had to go up a little bit, because I was trying to level it before uneven posts. But both of them posts are 8 foot out the ground. I measured them. It's just this ground here is a little bit higher than that one over there. This is where I used to have my garden at, so it's probably the flattest spot in my yard. I didn't allow for that, but if you want to look at my blocks on my shed, you can see I got a block and a piece there, and a block and a piece there, and I got 1 block, and I got 2 little bitty pieces of things there. So it does slope here a little bit. That was my fault. I figured they're both the same height out the ground. I got a 2-foot hole dug down in there. Both of them are 2 feet in the ground. I got 8 foot up top. I measured the poles the exact same size before I put them in the ground. Same thing I measured for them boards there. They're the exact same length. So but I got everything level. Now I just got to cut the cross pieces that go in here. It goes in them slots there. What I did is I measured from here to here, right there, from right here to right there, and I got my measurement. That's how far I want it sticking out here and on the other side. And then I added 3.5 inches for the pole here. That's how I measured the pole, see how wide it was. That's what it come up to. So I doubled that one span, and I added 3.5 inches here. So I got one board for the whole length. Added all them measurements. Oh, and right here is where I made a little difference in what he done on his. He had a router to round his tips off and make it smooth and everything. I got one, but my bits ain't no good. I'm gonna have to, all I did was take a sander and do it. I rolled it over with a sander a little bit, just kind of smooth it out and round it around a little bit. But I think it come out nice for me. But I'm gonna cut these pieces here today, and then she'll be ready. I'll have to put a couple little support blocks up in here, keep this from warping out, and that's it. So we'll see if I'm able to tackle any of that stuff or not. I ain't the best woodworker, but I enjoy it. You can see I built that deck there. You can see how the differences in height is. So my yard's got a little slope in it. I didn't realize it was that bad though. I'll put that up. Usually I allow for that, but this time I didn't for some reason. I wasn't thinking. I was too worried about making them daggone cuts on the beside them 4x4 and making that round sculpted look on the side. But we'll see. I'll get something up. It won't be as nice as his, but it'll be nice enough for me. All right, here we are back on day 3 of a 2-hour build, but we have success. What do you think of that? Don't look too bad, does it? I got a few places here where I'm not as good as he was. Got a little space in my grooves there, but I got my anti-warp boards and my ends. They all look good. So, and I cut my top post off so it matches the height of that one. So I'm happy with it, extremely happy with it. I'm really looking forward to the spring and summer. It's what you got to do is you got to you're supposed to be 10 foot off of something squirrels can jump from, or 9 foot. I'm sorry, no, 7 foot. It's 5-7-9 rule. 5 foot for your bird feeder off the ground. 9 foot from something jumping, a squirrel jumping from the top, and 7 foot from something they can jump from. So I went 10 foot off my shed. I went 12 foot off of here because my little outpost here is 2 foot closer than the post. So that gives me 10 foot. And then I got, I bought the flashing just a little bit ago. And then I got the hooks to go up in there. That was the flashing was expensive. It was 12 bucks a flashing. 12 bucks for one of these. And then the hooks are in the bag over there. So all that's left now is to put that stuff up and put the bird feeders up. And I'll see if I can't get a picture of the my after shot. It ain't as pretty as his, but I'm thrilled with it, especially for a non-builder like myself. I just learned how to use a hammer last week. One last thing, I added a little black cap on top of my 4x4s. Kind of matched my gazebo top. But y'all take care. See if I can't put a before and after picture and a comparison picture before with Joe's. I appreciate him putting that video out. It had me excited all winter for spring to come so I could build one. But y'all take care, and we'll talk with y'all later.